My name is Michele Nowlin. I am a kindergarten teacher at Gubser Elementary, and I have some words of advice for incoming kindergarten parents. Every student entering kindergarten enters with a different set of skills. Some have been to preschool for 1 or more years, some have been in a daycare situation with numerous kids around, and some have just been with mom and dad and maybe a sibling or two. There are some skills, though, that you can arm your child with to give them a great start in kindergarten. Knowing their name, being able to write it and recognize it is a very important skill for a kindergartner. Being able to count to at least 10 and recognizing those numbers is another important skill. Understanding how to sit quietly, when to sit quietly, and when it's okay to talk, and not just shout out when an idea comes to your head. Have your child practice cutting things out on paper and teach them to hold a pencil correctly. Having even these basic skills will help put all kids on a similar playing field from the get-go. Your child may be a pro at heading off to daycare each day or joining a play group, but when it comes to kindergarten, there is always a level of anxiety that every child will have no matter what situation they've been in. There are often more kids in the classroom than what they're used to having around. The expectations are a lot different than what they've experienced before. And if your child doesn't go to daycare or playgroups, you might consider doing this a few times before they head off to kindergarten. Exposing them to larger groups of kids can help ease that anxiety when they enter a kindergarten classroom with 25 other children on the very first day. You can help ease that anxiety by talking positively about kindergarten, how many new friends they'll make, the exciting stories they'll listen to and that they'll begin reading, and just all of the fun stuff they'll get to learn. Kindergarten is different than what it used to be, and it may even be different than when an older child you had went to kindergarten. Your kindergartner will be ending the school year as a reader, a writer, and a mathematician. They will be able to not only count to at least 100, but they'll understand the concept behind those numbers and how numbers go together to make new numbers. Their writing will look like writing, and you'll be able to read it, and you'll be able to follow along the story they're telling, and their reading will absolutely blow you away. Kindergarten is generally the first stepping stone your child has in education, and this is their beginning step to graduation. And we want every child to achieve that goal in their life, and that's why it's very important that we get them going on the right path from the beginning and that you are their greatest advocate.